lunchtime burger. So this burger cost me $9, and back in the days, or rather when I first time come here, this is my lunch. And yep, so $8, just nice. Until then, we will talk about the dollar value. Yeah, thinks it's 6:41 down at Old Port, and that's a nice yacht, Ferris wheel over there, and the circus. Anyhow, nice boats. Alright, more on yesterday, and today's topic is the dollar value. Right, so to expand a little bit, just now and yesterday is food. Okay, before I go to dollar value, I must bring this up because this, nope, too dark. So this serves as a basis on how I calculate things, and because of one of my childhood friends, or rather friends long time ago, every time we go out, he will always complain or he will compare the price to a particular Malaysian food called nasi lemak. Right? Every ringgit spent, which is about 30 cents here, he will say how many packs of nasi lemak he can eat, which is great because that puts a lot of perspective now, especially because back then one pack of nasi lemak for $1 is actually considered a meal, right? Usually have it for breakfast, and that's where I have my $2 microwave oven food comparison and stuff, right? So that has been served as a basis when I come here, because how much do you eat per meal? Some people might eat a lot, some people might eat less, some people might eat 2 meals a day, which is, well, to me it's ridiculous because I like to eat, but at the same time have to control diet. And of course, if I keep spending $15 per meal, that's way too much for food, right? The budget for food goes higher and higher and higher. Now there is a saying, if you start asking for price, means you're not rich enough or you can't afford it. I would agree and disagree. Not so sure that's a bird there. It looks like it's floating, but anyway, makes me dark if I point the phone over here. So that's the basis, right? That's where I get my $2 because that's the cheapest possible amount per meal here. Of course, it's not nasi lemak, it's microwave oven food, and that comes with varieties, right? Might not be the most healthy food, but then again, nasi lemak is not that healthy, but it's awesome and delicious. Okay, so that's the cheapest. Of course, the average is $2 to $3. Consistently, I can't get $2 all the time, and sometimes they offer 2, sometimes they offer 3, and that's on average, right? Sometimes they don't have promotion, and that's the part where I need to suffer a little bit. Like today, well, as I kickstart my $10 a day not per meal, it's a day, that puts a lot of things into perspective, because $300 per meal, right? That's where the dollar value comes in, because here, buying stuff, it's different compared to Malaysia. So let me give you something. Is right now, this mic over here costs $70, right? 70 Canadian dollars. If it's US dollars, it's even cheaper. And if I say US, you can get $1 pizza, and that is very great pricing. $1 meal. That's actually excellent, right? Come on. Okay, so because of that notion, food to stuff pricing ratio is, well, Western world, right? So $70 for this. In Malaysia, this is easily $200-300. Well, if I convert this, $210, not including shipping and stuff. And paying $200 in Malaysia, of course, is painful, very, very painful. But paying here $70, okay, let me put this, $70 is this. If let's say I don't convert, right? Let's say I go value to value, or sorry, amount to amount. So 70 ringgit is basically 2 fancy meals, right? If I were to take here and convert, burger this afternoon I consume, it's about $9. If I transfer back into Malaysia, that's 18 ringgit. That's actually 2 meals, right? I can eat 2 decent hawker meals, and that reminds me, I miss hawker food sometimes. Yeah, alright, so that's the issue, food to stuff ratio, okay? And that comes to today's topic, the dollar to the dollar value, right? When you do your exchange rate, after exchange and stuff, that's where a lot of things can change. And if let's say I go back to Malaysia, of course things will be different, right? Certain stuff that I want to buy here, certain stuff I want to buy, I can't buy anymore. Needs a lot of consideration due to the exchange rate. But when I'm here, things looks okay, I can buy. But at the same time, because of this conversion, my mind gets stuck, which is good and not so good. Good part is I will actually sit down and think about getting said stuff. Like now I need to get keyboard and mouse. 2 things. I've checked yesterday, wasted a lot of time, which this I will cover as well. Wasted a lot of time. It's total $160. Okay? If let's say this is in Malaysia, $500-600, that's too much. Right? Simple as that. I wouldn't touch it, I wouldn't buy. But now, if it's $160, if let's say I don't convert, 160 ringgit, that's easy. In fact, yeah, I will sure buy without thinking. So that comes to the question, right? Sometimes prices are okay to swap, like transfer to your currency that you came in, but some people are born here, so they don't have the headache of converting. But at the same time, you have to compare some prices, right? So because of that, the understanding, the value is different, very different. Okay, so that comes to the second point. I already established the value, right? I did all my homework. So the problem is this: is it worth spending, right? Because dollar, the amount that I pay here, like I said, $2 a meal or $10 a meal, right? The mindset is very important, because if you think of conversion, then cheaper food will always win. And that's why I set the value at 10, because 10 is the average amount. Don't convert at all. That's the average amount I consume per meal. Or in this case, luckily, or on hindsight, $10 is 30 ringgit, and 30 ringgit was my daily budget when I was back in Malaysia. So that's one thing that I discovered and sort of not planned. It wasn't planned, it was just so happened that it's, well, literally the same budget, right? So in Malaysia, 900 ringgit was the meal budget. So here I will put $300 per month as my meal budget. Okay, more on this next time, but time to conclude. So that's how I gauge the dollar value, which is using the principle of what my friend have told me, which is if you can have 1 pack of nasi lemak for $1, imagine if you spend $10 on something and you can eat 10 packs of nasi lemak. In this case, I use the most cheapest denomination for a meal, which is $2 microwave oven food. And now I need to do a little bit of decision making to grab about $200 worth of hardware, which is a keyboard and mouse, right? And probably something else. Not so sure yet, because tomorrow, I'll say that first, this would cover the entertainment side, because tomorrow, actually today I want to talk about the wants and needs, but I'm gonna leave it tomorrow. Tomorrow I will talk about the want, right? What I want to do with my money, especially buying stuff. Until then, nice weather. Glad I walked down here. I will see you tomorrow.